Okay, good morning, all of you. Okay, today we will see one problem on Brayton cycle. Okay, see this problem. Okay, in previous session also we discussed some problems on Brayton cycle. Okay, today also we will see some problems on Brayton cycle. Okay, see the problem number 4. Okay, a gas turbine unit has a pressure ratio of 6 is to 1. Okay, the pressure ratio given in the given data, that is 6 is to 1. Okay, P2 by P1 is equal to 6 is to 1, and maximum cycle temperature of cycle is 610 degrees centigrade. Okay, 610 degrees centigrade is the maximum temperature in the cycle. Okay, in case of Brayton cycle, the maximum temperature is T3. Okay, T3 is the maximum temperature of the cycle, and the isentropic efficiency of turbine and compressor. The isentropic efficiency of turbine and compressor are 0.80 and 0.82 respectively. Calculate the power output in the kilowatts when the air enters the compressor at 15 degrees centigrade at the rate of 16 kilogram per second. This is 16 kilogram is the mass flow rate of air, and T1 is the temperature of inlet temperature of the air. Okay, in the present problem, okay, T1 is given, that is 15 degrees centigrade temperature, and T2 we have to find, and this pressure ratio P2 by P1 is given, and he mentioned one condition for compressor. We have to take gamma is equal to 1.4 and Cp value is equal to 1.005, and for turbine we have to take 1.11 per Cp and gamma is equal to 1.333. And in case of pressure ratio, that is P2 by P1 is given, that is 6 is to 1, and T2 by T1, in the T2 by T1, T1 is given, that is 15 degrees centigrade. Okay, 15 plus 273 is equal to the P2 by P1 is given, that is 6 by 1 whole power. Gamma value is 1.4 for air. Okay, in 1 to 2 process is compression in the compressor. Okay, air is compressed in the compressor, that isentropically in the 1 to 2 process. So okay, we have to take the Cp of air and gamma in case of compression process, 1 to 2 process. Okay, so 6 by 1 whole power 1.4 minus 1 divided by 1.4. Okay, in this relation we can calculate the value of T2. Okay, always we have to substitute the temperatures in terms of kelvins. Okay, that T2 temperature is equal to 481 Kelvin. T2 is equal to 481 Kelvin. Okay, later we have to calculate the temperature T3 also similarly by applying the same relation. Before that, in the present problem, the compressor efficiency is mentioned. The compressor efficiency is mentioned in the present problem. Okay, that is equal to the 0.80. Okay, that compressor efficiency in terms of temperatures we can write. Okay, that is T2 by T1 divided by T2 dash minus T1. In case of theoretical compressor efficiency, that is the compressor work, that is equal to the MCP into T2 minus T1. And in case of actual compressor work input is MCP into T2 dash minus T1. Okay, compared to the actual compression work input, okay, theoretical work input is lesser one. Okay, that's why we have to keep the actual compressor work input in the denominator, and in the numerator section we have to give okay, theoretical compressor work input. So okay, T2 is known value and T1 is known value. T2 dash we have to find in this relation. Okay, 0.80 is equal T2 minus T1 divided by T2 dash minus T1. Okay, the actual compressor work is always higher than the theoretical compressor work. That's why the efficiency is less than the 100%, 0.80. Okay, in this relation we can easily calculate the T2 dash value by substituting the values of T2 in this equation. T2 is equal to 481 minus T1 is equal to 15 plus 273, 15 plus 273 divided by T2 dash minus T1 is equal to 15 plus 273. In this relation, the unknown value is T2 dash. Unknown value is T2 dash. That T2 dash is equal to, we can easily evaluate T2 dash. Okay, that is equal to the 529 Kelvin. 529 Kelvin. You can observe here also T2 is equal to 481 in theoretical case. In actual case, T2 dash is equal to 521 Kelvin. Okay. Similarly, we have to calculate the T3 and T4 values also. Okay. In case of expansion, okay, isentropic expansion in the cycle, that is 3 to 4 process. 3 to 4 line is should be in vertical, then only the entropy is constant, we can say. Okay. Similarly, in the isentropic relation in the turbine case, that is P3 by T4 is equal to P3 by P4 whole power gamma minus 1 by gamma. Here T3 and T4 values in the present problem, okay, that is given, that is 610 degrees centigrade. 610 degrees centigrade is the maximum temperature in the cycle. You can observe the cycle in the TS diagram also, the maximum temperature is at 0.3. Okay, that is the maximum temperature in the cycle. 610 plus 273 divided by T4, and this pressure ratio P3 by P4. Okay, P2 is equal to P3 and P4 is equal to P1. And the pressure ratio is same, 6 by 1. And gamma value we have to take for the turbine, okay, 1.33. 1.333 minus 1 divided by 1.333. Why? Because in the problem mentioned clearly, for compressor CP value, for expansion CP value, for compression gamma value, and for expansion gamma value separately in the present problem. Okay, in this relation we can easily evaluate the T4 value. You can calculate the T4 value, that is 564 Kelvin. 564 Kelvin. After calculating the T4 value, this T4 value is the theoretical one. Okay, actual T4 value is higher than the theoretical one. That T4 dash we have to calculate based on the efficiency of the turbine. Efficiency of the turbine is 0.82. 0.82 is equal to T3 minus T4 dash divided by T3 minus T4. Okay, T3 minus T4 and T3 minus T4 dash will gives the actual work output from the turbine and theoretical work output from the turbine. T3 minus T4 dash is the actual work output from the turbine. T3 minus T4 is the theoretical work output from the turbine. Okay. In actual case, we are expecting the less work output from the turbine because of the losses. Okay, that's why the efficiency is, okay, less than 100%. Okay, in this relation we have to calculate T4 dash. Okay, 0.82 is equal, T3 value is given in the given data, that is 610 plus 273 minus T4 dash divided by T3 is 610 plus 273 minus T4. T4 value is 564. In this relation, the unknown value is T4 dash. T4 dash is equal to, okay, in the present problem, you can easily calculate from the efficiency 621.4 Kelvin. 621.4 Kelvin, that is the T4 dash value. Okay, after calculating the all temperatures in the cycle T1, T2 dash and T3 and T4 dash, we have to evaluate the finding terms. Okay, in this present problem we have to calculate the power output in the kilowatts. Okay, what is the formula for power output? Okay, power output per kilogram of air, or in the present problem mass value is given, that is 16 kilogram per second. Okay, with the help of that 16 kilogram per second we can easily evaluate the power developed by the turbine. Power developed by the turbine is equal to the turbine work minus compressor work into mass flow rate of air. Okay, the mass flow rate is equal to turbine work minus compressor work. Turbine work, how do we calculate the turbine work? Turbine work is equal to, okay, MCP into temperature difference in the turbine expansion, T3 minus T4 dash. T3 minus T4 dash. In the previous problems, we calculated the turbine work based on formula, that is MCB into T3 minus T4. In the present problem, we wrote T3 minus T4 dash. Why? Because this problem belongs to actual case. In the previous case, the problem belongs to theoretical one. So we have to use the theoretical temperature rises during the compression and theoretical temperature decreasing during the expansion. Okay, M value is given in the present problem, that is equal to the 16 kilogram per second, and Cp value is given, that Cp value for turbine is 1.11 into temperature difference is T3 minus T4 dash. T3 is equal to 610 plus 273 minus T4 dash is equal to the 621.4. 621.4. Okay, in this manner we can easily evaluate the turbine work in terms of kilowatts. Okay, that is equal to, turbine work in kilowatt is equal to the 290.44. 290.44 kilowatt. Similarly, for compressor also we can easily determine that 16 into 1.005 is the Cp value into, and T2 minus T2 dash, sorry, T2 dash minus T1 is the compressor work input. T2 dash minus T1 we have to take. Why? Because T2 is less than the T2 dash. Okay, T2 dash temperature we are already determined, that 529 minus T2 dash minus T1. T1 is 15 plus 273. 15 plus 273. So the compressor work input is equal to the 242.2 into 16 kilowatts. Here also you have to multiply with 16. Okay, this answer is not multiplied by the 16. Okay, you have to multiply it with 16 kilowatt. So the power developed, final determining term is power developed by the plant, turbine work minus compressor work. If you substitute the turbine work and compressor work in this equation, you can get the power output is 771.2 kilowatt. In this manner you have to solve the present problem. Okay, please listen, I will repeat again. Okay, in the present problem, okay, the Brayton cycle, actual Brayton cycle problem. Okay, in the actual Brayton cycle, okay, the efficiencies of compressor and the efficiency of turbines will be given, and based on the efficiency we have to calculate the actual temperature rise after the compression, that is T2 dash, and the actual temperature decreasing after expansion in the turbine, that is T4 dash. Okay, after that we have to calculate the power developed by the turbine. Okay, in the next class we will see one more problem on this Brayton cycle. Thank you.